Yo, it's PTZ with the car, guys, and I'm here with
Vinnie Silverman.
And what did you do today at ARG, man?
I got first place with Domain Monarchs.
That's cool. That's cool. Do you want to talk about your Swiss rounds or anything?
Sure. I won against BA round 1, Cosmo round 2, lost to Cosmo round 3. I beat BA round 4. I beat Extra Deck Monarchs round 5. I beat, actually I lost to Cliffords round 6, that topped. I beat Water round 7, and then I beat Water again round 8, which was the feature match. And then in top, I beat BA in top 16, Cliffords in top 8, Extra Deck Monarchs in top 4, and BA in the finals.
Any shout outs before we begin?
Shout out to Joe Bogley for helping me test and talk about ideas leading up to the event, and shout out to all the players in CT, especially Jared Boyd, for playtesting with me and helping me get ready for the tournament.
Alright, let's get into the deck profile.
Alright, so it's pretty standard. 3 Ether, 3 Erebus. So these are like the big guys that you want to open with because they send Pantheism.
Yep.
3 Kuras. Most Domain Monarchs didn't play 3, but I felt 3 was beneficial because it was a 1 tribute monster, since I play the Quantums that comes up usually, and opening it lets me dig for the combo pieces I need to set up really difficult to deal with boards.
Alright.
Also, I didn't want to run out of them to summon with Ether, since that's a big part of this deck's defense. 1 Thestalos.
How'd you like that?
This card was really, really good. So I would often do plays with Mithra and return to search this, and then use this to discard cards from my opponent's hand, which was usually a domain out if they had it, so that was very good.
Alright.
3 Mithra, 3 red layer,
Okay.
and a blue layer.
None of the other little guys?
No, the reason why I went with these instead of the other guys was because I knew coming into this there would be a lot of Burning Abyss, which was true. There were 10 Burning Abyss in top, and I knew that most Burning Abyss players would be playing trap cards to stop the little squires like Eidos and Adia. So I felt that by playing these cards, I wouldn't have to risk them having one of those if I had to, let's say, go second and normal summon one of them into a bunch of traps. Whereas these, if they have, say, Strike for Mithra, or Fog Blade, or Chaos Trap Hole, exactly, and Fog Blade also does just about nothing, it will hit these, but I won't lose my normal summon, and if I have a good enough hand, I'll be able to keep playing. And the reason why I went with 3 red layer and a blue layer as opposed to the usual 2 was because I really liked drawing it, because it could make some hands where I didn't have a tribute monster and I had a return live, and it would also make hands where I didn't have tribute fodder live. So I like the versatility of that. Spells are pretty standard. 3 Pantheism, 3 Tenacity, 3 Domain, 3 Return, 3 Stormforth. Those are all the Monarch spells.
Pretty standard.
And 2 Teleport for the blue layer, and the Lone Upstart Goblin. None really explain here. And for traps, I played 3 Prime and 2 Escalation.
And how'd you like Escalation?
Escalation's probably one of my favorite cards in the deck. I really like, when I go first, being able to use cards like Return to search the tribute monster that I want, even if I don't have Mithra. Then I can summon it on my opponent's turn. It's essentially like I've tribute summoned twice on my first turn. And a lot of times being able to summon Thestalos, Erebus, even Kuraz, and cards like Majesty's Fiend, which I side, gives me a different dimension to the deck that people usually aren't prepared for.
Okay. That's
the main deck.
Cards? Oh, well, 39.
Yep. There is no extra deck, except for these beautiful tokens. For the side deck, I I sided 1 Majesty's Fiend. I was originally maining it, but I decided to side it because I wanted to, I just about always wanted to draw Curaz instead of this, in terms of keeping my hand live. And having just 1 in the side is fine because you can search it with return.
Okay.
I sided 2 Maxi and 1 Battle Fader. So this package was mostly for BA, mostly the Maxis, but I also wanted to have it as kind of an insurance for any weird decks that I wasn't really prepared for. And this ended up including the 2 water players that I faced because I wasn't really expecting to play against Mermails, but these were very good.
Okay.
I sided 3 Fog King.
Now, how'd you like that?
Well, this card actually didn't get sided in at all because I didn't play any Domain Monarch mirrors, and I didn't want it against the extra deck version because rank 5s are just generally good against this card.
Yep.
But for the Domain Mirror, the idea would be that if I have to go second, which was where I found I was losing most of my games, I could Stormforth their guy and summon this, and they wouldn't be able to Stormforth me back on that same turn, which was how I was losing a lot of tempo.
Okay.
For spells, I sided 3 Twin Twister. This is pretty standard for Monarch side deck. But I also sided 2 Storm.
Wow. Now that's something you don't see every day. So how do you feel about that card?
This card was actually fantastic. A couple days before the event, I decided that since I didn't have all of my sideboard slots filled out, I was thinking about different decks that I wanted to prepare for, and I thought since Card of Demise came out last Friday, people would be trying to play a lot of new decks with that. Stuff like Cliffords, which I ended up playing against, and Senjus, things like that. So I wanted to make sure that I had more than just the 3 Twin Twisters in case I had to play against one of those decks, which was good because I did play against Cliffords once in Swiss and then once in Top, and this card was fantastic. I think when I played against him, I stormed for like 3 Floodgates and a Scout or something like that, whenever this was flipped. So this card was fantastic. And the last card was 3 Scolding. I felt really confident about my deck going first just because of the power level of all the engine cards, but I wanted to be able to side Scolding also going first just so I had a little bit of extra insurance against certain decks. This didn't really come in that much, and it mostly came in as a safety for decks that I was expecting a lot of domain outs or things like that.
Alright.
And that's the deck.
Alright, so congratulations on your win, and hopefully we'll see you more on the channel. Signing out.